a safer place away from interfering with me. A part of me. A part of me. Hydro, take me away. Take me to a safer place away from interfering with me. A part of me. A part of me.
Yeah, that was Hydro Take Me Away by Marty Washington for the last song. You know, a lot of, for all the weed smokers out there.
Hydro, take me away.
So, you know, on this weather like this, man, shoot, if I still was a smoking person or wasn't looking for that 9 to 5, I definitely partake in it.
Today is that day. You can cloud out the car today, goddammit.
But, you know, I got to keep my system clean and clear. So, we back. Impact Radio, it's your boy Uncle Wayne. Yeah, I was just looking at it. He was just showing me what was going on in
New York. But forget all that. We get into this football.
We'll come back to that here at the end. We got 13 minutes left, y'all. So, we got college football going on right now. So, I got the rankings right here. So, we got Alabama at number 1. Surprise, surprise. We got Georgia at number 2. We got Ohio State at number 3. They're 7-1. We got Wisconsin at number 4. They're 8-0. Notre Dame is rising up. They 7-1. They number 5. Clemson is number 6. They're 7-1. So we got 2 SEC teams at the top and 2 Big Ten teams at the top. So we got 7-1 Penn State because they just lost to Ohio State, so they got dropped down. You got Oklahoma at 7-1. You got Miami at 7-0. You got TCU at 71 because they just lost to Iowa State. So basically, the Big 12 is out of it. You know, so
for now,
I can't.
For now,
I can't foresee them getting in there though. It's gonna be harder
because Alabama and Georgia got to play each other.
They do, but you know how they're gonna do that.
No, they can't.
They do it every year. There's a SEC bias.
Well, yeah, I'm saying that, but they can't have 2 SEC teams in there now.
They can.
Or have they did that before already?
They have. I mean, they will find a way. They will still find a way if it comes down because they're gonna beat each other. So they're gonna be like, well, only reason why they lost because they lost to the number 1 team or they lost to the number 2 team.
No, but they can't do that though.
Because
SEC is not as good as people say they are.
But it's still that perception because Alabama has been winning year after year after year.
Because the SEC sucks.
So, hey, I agree with you, but at the same time, that's the perception. Sometimes perception and people reality. That's why, and the reality of the Big 12 is that they relatively weak. That's why you have a 1-loss Oklahoma behind a Penn State, a Clemson, a Notre Dame, and Ohio State, which is 71. It's 7-1. And so you have that. Then you have Oklahoma State because they lost to, I forgot who they lost to. They lost to Iowa State too?
Yeah, I think they lost.
I can't remember who they lost to.
They lost to Iowa State, I think.
So Oklahoma State. So you got at number 11, you got Washington at number 12. You got Virginia Tech at number 13. You got Iowa State at number 14. So they moved up.
How was Iowa State? What's their record?
6-2.
Okay.
Because they beat TCU and they beat Oklahoma State, so therefore they're
Oklahoma.
Like, they beat Oklahoma, so they were like,
but still though, it's like, how did Texas beat them? And Texas got a solid win against them.
Yeah, But Texas, against other teams, they just didn't know how to complete the
Offense.
You got UCF, which is 7-0. Auburn is 62. USC 72. Stanford 62. LSU at number 19 at 62. NC State at number, which is 20 at 62. Mississippi State, which is 6-2. Memphis, which is 7-1. And U of H almost beat them, man. U of H would have been up here. They would have beat Memphis.
Yeah, they would have.
But that quarterback was, I think he was a freshman. He made that bonehead play during.
The white boy, I don't think he was a freshman. I think the black dude they got now is a freshman.
No, I think no, because that starter was
he got hurt. Somebody got hurt.
Was Kyle Allen was a starter, and then they brought in that guy they got now. He I think he's a freshman or a sophomore. Arizona at 62, which they don't move up. Michigan State at 62, and they at number 24, and then rounded out at top 25 will be Washington State at 72. So
Texas
I mean,
is nowhere near like oh god.
So
no.
when you think about I guess the Big 12 got some love. They got 4 teams in the top 25.
Yeah, well deserved.
Big 10, I think Big 10 got maybe 2 or 3. They got about 3. Ohio State, Wisconsin, Penn State.
Iowa State, Big 12.
And Michigan State. No, Iowa State. I said Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Ohio State, Wisconsin, Penn State, and Michigan State. Michigan got dropped out of it.
Oh.
So yeah, Harbaugh, I mean
it's a strong. They got a strong conference this year.
But
Penn State is doing some crazy stuff.
But Michigan is always not meeting the standards as far as all the talk with Jim Harbaugh as a recruiter. So
what when he first got there, they went to the playoffs.
But they still lost to Ohio State, or they still lost to Michigan State. Like you can't. They haven't been to the playoff yet. They've been to bowls, but haven't been to a playoff. I don't think they've been to a playoff. No, they haven't been to a playoff. They've been to bowls. So, so that's the football landscape.
They went to the first bowl.
So I'm thinking
the first playoff.
I'm thinking Alabama. Nobody going to be Alabama in the SEC. Maybe Georgia.
No, Georgia ain't.
But I don't think Georgia going to beat them either. Georgia. So they have to be a team on the outside to beat Alabama, which I know they
Oklahoma can.
Oklahoma not going to make it. Oklahoma not going to make it. Oklahoma made it to the playoffs 2 years in a row and didn't go past the first round. You know what I'm saying? Like they choked, even though Bob Snoop's not there no more. But we will see. ACC, can Clemson sneak up in there? We'll see. If Wisconsin loses, and then Notre Dame continue to win out,
yeah,
then maybe Notre Dame to do something.
They playing good. They playing some good football over there.
So we definitely, I know when it comes down to the football, man, it's starting to heat up. We get into that season, man, where every game is a crunch game, but we really getting close to that time to see what these teams got.
Yeah, and Oklahoma State plays Oklahoma this weekend, so one of them gonna have to get knocked off.
Yeah.
Oh, ain't that rivalry supposed to be coming up or something like that? The rival week.
I guess I think so. I'm not sure. 'Cause I know Michigan State. Well, you got Michigan and Ohio State. Then you got Oklahoma State or Oklahoma. Well, all the Big 12 seem like they're rivals to each other. But so we're going to switch over to basketball. What's going on, man? I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been able to keep up too much with basketball because it's so early in the season. I've been catching bits and pieces of it, and I've been noticing how Cleveland. I mean, they're going to get it together at the end of the day, but right now they struggling.
They struggling because they got both their point guards is hurt. Derrick Rose hurt again. Yeah, Isaiah Thomas is hurt. He's going to be back in December.
Yeah, Derrick Rose just came back. But, I mean, once they get it figured out, man, they coming out the East easy.
Easily.
I told somebody it should be called the LeBron James Conference.
It should.
They going to come out easy on top.
They about to beast this year. Then LeBron going to go to L.A. next year.
Man,
he's not going to stay in Cleveland.
Yeah, but he better not go to L.A.
He going to go to L.A. It's going to be him and Lonzo.
He better not go to L.A.
Him, Lonzo, and LeVar going to take L.A.
Better not go to L.A.
to new heights.
He better not go to L.A.
Andy Way going to go to L.A. with him.
Why they in purgatory right now?
And D-Wade gonna go to LA with him. So they're
That's
gonna get
why-
a ring in LA.
That's why I'm a Spurs fan, because we stay consistent. And I'm hoping once Pop
That's because
leaves,
y'all
we
got a good
stay.
coach.
Once Pop leave and he built that tree, that we continue to be consistent.
Nah, once Pop leave, it's gonna be different. Who knows how it's gonna be? Because Pop is that glue that they need.
I don't know.
And Pop, he gonna have to be sick or something before he stop.
Exactly. So we got a good wild San Antonio fans. We in there. We may not win the championship every year. We may be like 5 years in between championship or something like that. But we're gonna get there. We building, man. We building. And what I've seen from LaMarcus has been impressive so far. Now, how will he react once we get Kawhi back? That'll be the question. Will he go into a shell?
With his square ass.
Or be a baby about it? Or will he be the number 2 that we need him to be?
Exactly.
They need him to be. And then he got the compliments of Rudy Gay out there balling. He got to prove himself. So, all I want to hear is nothing but nets. But when I'm out there.
You know what I'm saying? Then my Mavericks, it's a rough year. It's been a rough few years for my Mavericks.
Yeah, ain't nobody worried about the Mavericks.
They currently last in the conference. I mean, it's a construction season.
It's
You know
been
what
a
I'm saying? We're under
construction
construction.
years. And it's crazy how nobody want to play with Mark Cuban.
Yeah, man,
that's
Marcus,
the
he
thing.
killing it. He killing it for us.
I wonder what it is, because he seemed like he's progressive. He seemed like he's open. He seemed like he's kind of fair-minded. So something about this Dallas that nobody want to go to.
He's too open minded, I guess.
I don't even think it's that, because, it's just something about Dallas as far as
It has to be the city then.
basketball, pertain. Because it's more known for the Cowboys, but
Or is his offense? He got people behind him that sucks at their jobs and can't get nobody there.
because, remember DeAndre Jordan was supposed to go there, but then he backed out.
Yeah.
And now he's back there in the Clippers, and they seem like they doing a little bit better without Chris Paul.
The Clippers?
Yeah, it looks like they're doing a little bit better without Chris Paul. Now, we will tell more as the season go on.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets nitty gritty, you know what I'm saying? After December, after January.
So we're going to see what happens with them sooner or later. Do you have, who else we have?
I know my Rockets, you know what I'm saying? My third team, the Rockets.
The Rockets doing all right.
They doing good.
They doing all right.
Yeah, they doing good. Chris Paul hurt, but still, they you know what I'm saying? J13 gonna bring it through.
Yeah. But it's not about the season, man. What they're going to do in the playoff, and I'm going to call it right now, they're going to choke.
Who is?
The Rockets going to choke once again.
Who's gonna beat them?
Who? Either Golden State, OKC, or the Spurs going to beat them.
Whoever says
They're gonna
OKC is gonna compete with the top teams in the West right now in the playoffs don't know basketball.
Nah, you don't know basketball.
Their team is not good enough.
Okay.
They got 3 solid people, maybe 4.
3 All-Stars.
Yes, and who else they got? You can't
That's all
win
you need.
in
You
the
got a
Western
good
Conference.
supportive
You
role.
can't win with. They don't have support.
You only got 2. You only got 2 out there in Houston.
Clint Capella, Eric Gordon.
Clint Capella. He's a good role player, but
Ryan
he's not an
Anderson.
All-Star. Good role player, not an All-Star.
They got better role players than OKC, and they got a better bench than OKC. Nene, Trevor Ariza, solid defensive player.
You probably said that last year when they played the Spurs, and it didn't happen.
Okay, so what? That was last year,
And it was the year before that.
and they gonna
The
beat them
before
this
that.
year.
And
No, the year before that, they beat the Spurs.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
They didn't beat the Spurs. Spurs got beat by OKC.
No,
And then OKC lost to
the Rockets. Because the Rockets played the Warriors.
Yeah.
Or I think no, hell no. The Rockets beat the Spurs because that's always how it goes. The team out of Texas always play each other.
No.
Yes.
No. We only got like 48 seconds to debate that. But I definitely, next time, we will debate that because once again, I have to school you because the Rockets have not beat the Spurs. They're going to the next round. And I don't know how long or when that happened. The last time that happened was when they played the Mavericks. When the Mavericks were actually good. So they didn't get past the Spurs. Either they lost to Memphis or they lost to the Warriors or they lost to OKC.
They lost to Houston. Let's see.
So you got 15 seconds. We're going to have to just keep it for next time.
Yeah, we got to keep it to next time.
So, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in for Impact Radio. We have to go out like this, but, we're going to get the party going next episode.
Matter of fact,
y'all
who
stay
else?
tuned.
Never mind.